I'm Ben.
I'm Will.
And we're the Birdie Brothers. This is the second episode of our Golf for Beginners series.
In this episode, we'll be going back to elementary school to talk to you about the basic scoring of golf.
In most sports, the higher the score, the better. But golf being different than most sports, the lower the score, the better. Next, we'll talk to you about the scorecard.
A golf course scorecard shows the expected amount of shots per hole. Most courses will have par 3 holes, par 4 holes, and par 5 holes. And in rare cases, there may be par 6 holes. A par is the expected score for a scratch golfer on a hole. A scratch golfer is a golfer who usually cards a score of even par through one round. Professional golfers are scratch golfers. The ideal par is to hit the green in the minimum number of shots for each hole and then two-putt once you're on the green. We are here at the beautiful Lake Louise Golf Club to show you some real examples of what can happen on the golf course. We're on hole number 1 and we're fixing to tee off. Will's in the fairway as well. He has a great chance to make a birdie or a par. That's a good shot. And that'll leave a good par chance for Will. Will has about a 20-foot birdie putt here. He still has a chance to two-putt for par. Oh, and just short. But he has a tap-in par, and he'll take that every day of the week. I'll take 18 of them. Being under par is always your ultimate goal on the golf course. Some under par scores are birdies, eagles, albatrosses, which are also called double eagles, a hole-in-one. All y'all know what a hole-in-one is. But you can only get hole-in-ones on par 3s and par 4s. And if you get a hole-in-one on a par 5, you might as well pinch yourself because you might be dreaming.
A birdie is one shot better than par. On a par 4, a typical birdie is to hit your second shot close to the hole in one putt. And we've developed a system of smiley faces to tell you if it's a good score or a bad score. Which, in this case, it's a good score.
Ben is now sitting pretty after a beautiful tee shot. He has a great chance for birdie or par now. And that is a great shot by Ben. He is looking birdie right in the face here. Great birdie for Ben.
An eagle is 2 shots under par. On a par 5, an eagle is made by getting on the green in 2 and 1 putting. An albatross, also known as a double eagle, is 3 shots better than par on a hole. On a par 5, an albatross or double eagle occurs when you hole your second shot from the fairway. An albatross is extremely rare since it's often longer than 200 yards on your shot from the fairway. It's even more rare than a hole-in-one, in fact.
Now we're going to be talking about over par scores. These scores can put a damper to your day on the golf course. A bogey is a score of 1 over par. A double bogey is a score of 2 over par. And a triple bogey is a score of 3 over par. And also, a quadruple bogey is 4 over par. And, well, it can get even worse. You can go infinity if you would like.
A bogey is 1 shot worse than par. For example, on a par 3, a typical bogey is getting it on the green in 2 and 2 putting.
A double bogey is 2 shots over par. On a par 3, you can get on the green in 2 shots and 3 putt. On a par 5, you can get on the green in 4 shots and 3 putt. These will put a very big damper on your day, putting you 2 shots over par.
A triple bogey is 3 shots over par on a hole. You don't want to make one of these. On a par 3, get on in 3 and 3 putt. On a par 5, get on in 5 and 3 putt. There is no limit to the amount of strokes one can have on a golf hole. I mean, you could score 100 on a hole if you were bad enough. A quadruple bogey is 4 over par. A quintuple bogey is 5 over par. And the worst score ever in a PGA tournament was presented by Ray Ainsley. He scored a 23 on a par 4 hole at the 1938 U.S. Open. That's 19 over par. I'm sure he slept well that night. Will here has totally yanked his tee shot behind this tree. Let's see what he can do here.
and things just got a lot worse. Will was staring a bogey right in the face after that shot. On Will's first tee ball, he is now in the fairway, but it is going to be his fourth shot, so he is looking at a really bad score on this par 4. Ooh. Will hit his fourth shot from the fairway into this bunker, so now he is still not on the green, and he still has a tough bunker shot to come for his 5th shot. And he's finally on the green. This is for Will's double bogey 6. Woohoo. He's got a little bit work left to do. This is for Will's triple bogey. He better make his putt, or else he's in for a rough day. It's about time.
After you finish your round, you will need to know how to calculate your score. The total par on a golf course is found by adding the pars of all the holes together. The typical golf course has a par 72. Some of them will have 71 and some will have 70. Rarely ever will you see one with 73. You will find your total score by adding up your score for every hole. If your score is less than the par of the golf course, it is under par. It is an under par round. More likely your score, like most golfers, will be over par. For example, an 80 on a par 72 would be plus 8, which an average golfer would consider a good score. Pros, on the other hand, are expecting under par scores and will be extremely disappointed with an 80. A par 72 course usually has 4 par 3s, 10 par 4s, and 4 par 5s. These situations that we have spoken to you about are just some typical situations. There are many other variations of how you can come up with these scores, but the possibilities are endless. The total number of shots is what counts when scoring. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you like this video, give it a like. If you didn't like this video, still give it a like. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.